doing? I have been. Yeah, so while I was waiting for a verdict, this looks like this just popped off in Memphis. Memphis is pretty busy right now, but I think let's check this out before we.
Thank you for joining us for this breaking news. I'm Ruben Diaz. Top government officials are now in Memphis as we speak. They have just landed to take a closer look at the Memphis Safe Task Force. Let's take a look right now at the airport, taking a live look right now. This is at the airport. The video and appearance of this motorcade will be as U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi and Secretary of War Pete Hegseth have now just landed here in Memphis as part of a kind of a mini tour, so to speak, of the Memphis Safe Task Force. We've been keeping a close eye on this situation all day long. You can see several state troopers there, highway patrolmen. They're ready to lead the motorcade from the airport to the airport. Taking a live look right now. This is at the airport. The video. I'm Ruben Diaz. Top government officials are now in Memphis as we speak. They have just landed to take a closer look at the Memphis Safe Task Force. Let's take a look right now at the airport, taking a live look right now. This is at the airport. The video and appearance of where this motorcade will be as U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi and Secretary of War Pete Hegseth have now just landed here in Memphis as part of a kind of a mini tour, so to speak, of the Memphis Safe Task Force. We've been keeping a close eye on this situation all day long. You can see several state troopers there, highway patrolmen. They're ready to lead the motorcade from the airport to the command and staging center, which is off of Nixon and Haley. We will continue to follow this as you see them start to take off right now. We're watching this in real time as it happens. Again, this is live right now. Pam Bondi and Pete Hegseth just now landing here in Memphis. So we are following this as it continues to develop. We actually have video from when they were actually boarding a plane earlier this morning. This is at the Joint Base Andrews in Maryland there. This is Pam Bondi getting on that plane. This was earlier this morning. We had gotten word that they would be making a trip to Memphis to tour some of the command center and potentially even speak. And so we've been monitoring this all day long.
They were in the mound this morning.
Pete Hegseth also going to be boarding this plane as well. Again, this is video from much earlier today, a little bit after lunchtime when they were boarding this plane to head to Memphis, which we now know they have just landed here in Memphis. Again, that was Pam Bondi boarding the plane. And then you're about to see Secretary of War Pete Hegseth as well as he's getting ready to board the plane. Again, this was taken earlier today, but this is back now live at the actual airport as they have landed. You can see the motorcade getting ready and prepared as all those state troopers are, the highway patrolmen are ready to, and the police rather officials are ready to lead them to the command center, which is going to be off of Haley Road and Nixon. Again, back to more video of them boarding the plane this morning. This has been an ongoing story, obviously, that we've been following all morning long, for several weeks. But we did get the word this morning that they would be arriving in Memphis to tour again the command center and potentially even speak as well. So what we're going to be doing is continuing to follow this all day long. Now, Attorney General Pam Bondi, U.S. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, that we just mentioned, are now in Memphis. Okay, they are in the Bluff City as the Memphis Safe Task Force enters its third day of operations. Now, earlier this morning, Pam Bondi shared an update on the task force on X. She wrote that 53 arrests have been made so far and that 20 illegal firearms have been seized. You may have seen this on social media. Now, these numbers are from just the first 2 days that the Memphis Safe Task Force has actually been operational. This is all part of a message that she posted on X, obviously formerly known as Twitter. She also shared that a minor who had been missing has now been found. And the deputies
a minor, a missing minor,
home of a murder suspect as well. Again, this is what Pam Bondi tweeted or posted on X rather earlier this morning. We're also learning more on how city leaders plan to keep everybody informed as this task force operations continue to evolve. Now, again, this is all some of the stuff we've been building towards over the last several days. At a town hall, Memphis Mayor Paul Young commented that the city's already been working to reduce the crime. But now, without knowing all the details, he hopes that agencies on the ground will help support those efforts. He may get some of those answers today. Some people, like Police Chief C.J. Davis, claim that they still don't have the full picture. In fact, according to Mayor Young, this week was the first time that leaders actually got any real structure around this plan.
I just had the first engagement with all the federal agencies yesterday, at least with them on the ground. I think we're still working through how they're going to fold into some of the things that are working within MPD.
Now, Mayor Young clarified that the National Guard is not here yet, even though there has been word of people seeing troops of some sort in town today. That is expected to be part of the experience that's happening today with Pam Bondi and Pete Hegseth coming to town. The National Guard is expected within the next 2 weeks. He also announced that his administration will start having daily briefings on what's happening within the city as this task force continues. We're going to continue to keep you updated on all the stuff that's going on around this event that's happening today, which is, as we just mentioned a few minutes ago, Attorney General Pam Bondi and War Secretary Hegseth arriving in Memphis just now. We've just got word that they just landed here a few minutes ago, and as they've landed, we are going to continue to keep an eye on the motorcade that will take them from the airport to the state.
So they finna go in the hood.
We will have a live reporter there as well. So we'll also take any live press conferences.
Oh my goodness!
By those officials as they are here. Now we're keeping a close eye.
So
on
who was in the mountain this morning early?
Monitor this situation.
Oh, they have a special task.
Not only has this been a topic amongst the communities and in the neighborhood, it's been a topic around Washington as well as other state and local officials and leaders as well. Let's continue on with our coverage. Over the last several days. Now, the task force that we've been talking about was a topic of discussion in the Senate committee hearing on Capitol Hill. Now, that hearing focused on what the Trump administration calls the human cost of soft-on-crime policies. Republican State Senator Brent Taylor told U.S. senators that violent crime is rampant and it's running off the middle class. In fact, Taylor believes the task force efforts will help cut crime, but he did call Shelby County DA Steve Mulroy the weak link in bringing those cases to justice.
My concern is that not all of those arrests will end with federal prosecutions.
Right.
Many of those arrests will be deferred to the state for prosecution, which is our local district attorney.
And let out.
And my concern is, as I said in my opening statement, he is the weak link in all of this because the cases that get referred to state court, as soon as the federal...
And let's be clear, he is not talking behind his back. He has made an effort to get Mulroy to do his. Did you have to go? Yes. Effort. Yes. For him to do his job. We know that because he came in on Young Dolph's back. Yeah. And because he did, Young Dolph's family did not really endorse him. He did not enforce the right judgment and allowed the one of the what are we gonna call him? Sponsors. No, he didn't sponsor nothing because he broke. One solicitors. He solicited hitmen to take out Dolph. He's a solicitor. He's a middleman. But to the people that he solicits and hires, he's the mastermind because they don't know the big wigs. You understand? Yeah. So the big wigs paid Mulroy, showed out that money. Yeah. So it kind of just allowed the solicitor to walk free. And now he is haunting everybody, threatening people online, people's mama, driving down a street or sending someone to drive down the street as a warning to intimidate. Yeah, that's Mulroy, but let's keep listening.
Agencies leave and the National Guard leaves and the THP officers leave, he will drag around and dismiss our local district attorney. And my concern is, as I said in my opening statement, he is the weak link in all of this.
I agree with him.
The cases that get referred to state court, as soon as the federal agencies leave and the National Guard leaves and the THP officers leave, he will drag around and dismiss the cases.
Now, Taylor also recommended that the DOJ enter into a consent decree that will require the Shelby County DA to enforce tough-on-crime policies. Now, in a statement, the DA's office did write, in part, violent crime rose steadily for a decade under Republican tough-crime DA, whom Senator Taylor supported. Within a year of me taking office, it began to decline by double-digit percentages. and has continued that decline for 7 straight quarters. Now, crime, of course, has been the driving force for the Trump administration to send troops here to Memphis, but Mayor Paul Young has immediately pushed back, saying that the crime is, in fact, down. Let's take a look at some of the numbers as we continue to monitor the situations happening live there at the airport. According to preliminary data from the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, reported crime in Memphis dropped across the board in the first half of this year compared to the first half of last year. Violent crime is down by 17.4%. That includes a drop in murders, robberies, rapes, and assaults. Property crime down by 22.2%, which is led by a 36% drop in car thefts. Overall, crime involving guns is down more than 12%. Domestic violence reports are down too, by about 6%. Now, in a social media post back in July, MPD credited the work of their officers and the community for those lowered crime rates. Now, as the task force continues to unfold, homeless shelters are preparing for how the deployment could impact the people that they are serving. Now, there is a concern that more people will seek shelter if they fear being displaced or even potentially arrested at this point in time. Places like the Hospitality Hub serve hundreds of people each week. With no communication from the task force, staff at that shelter are left relying on experience and instinct at this point.
We're adding a second, what's called a clarity machine. It allows us to print an ID from the Homeless Management Information System. So if we cannot get a state ID same day, we can at least have somebody with an identification card with their name and photo on it to have in the interim time.
Now, Room in the Inn operates a faith-based shelter model. They sent a statement saying that Room in the Inn Memphis is dedicated to, as always, sheltering people experiencing homelessness. People in Memphis who are without shelter need us all, including the faith communities, nonprofits, and government officials, to work together for creative solutions to complicated issues. All right, let's take you back out live again to this motorcade who is waiting. They're waiting to bring Pam Bondi, U.S. Attorney General, and Secretary of War Pete Hegseth to the command center here in Memphis. We will continue to follow this on our streaming channel, but now we do want to take you back to your regularly scheduled programming on ABC 24. Again, we're just going to stay with this live on 24+. Continue with.
Okay, so let me get to Brandon Isabelle sentencing. So this is the baby in the river, the young man that had 2 girlfriends at FedEx, and he through the thank you flip mode action mode. Thank you. Yay! Where he threw the baby in the where he shot the mom, his baby mama, and then he turned around and threw the baby in the water. I greatly appreciate it, but I wanted to pick up because I do have the sentencing. Before I go to the sentencing, I wanted to, he was found now guilty yesterday. I mean, he was found guilty yesterday of all charges, but I missed the girlfriend that he chose over the baby mama, and he tried to get the baby mama to, take care of the baby, and she didn't. I think she was like 5.5 months, so she couldn't. But I want us to hear what this young lady had to say about the guy they were dating. Let's listen. Are y'all okay with that? I guess, yeah, if I cut the volume up.
Could you please state and spell your name for the jury? My name is AunTeaFee Stewart. That is spelled ARTESHA. Stewart STEWART. And how old are you, Stewart? I'm 27. Have you always lived in Memphis? Yes. And
Hold on, let me. Oh, now they're talking about White House officials. Okay, yeah. They're just gonna take credit for everything as if, they fixed Memphis. But I'm just glad they're there. Okay, let's start over, y'all. Please hit the like button.
Benefit of MEMPHIS. Would you please state and spell your name for the jury? My name is AunTeaFee Stewart. That is spelled ARTESHA. Stewart STEWART. And how old are you, Stewart? I'm 27. Have you always lived in Memphis? Yes. And where do you work? I'm working at FedEx right now. About how long have you worked at Memphis? On and off, roughly, I want to say since I was 19. And do you have any children? Yes. How many? One. And what's your child's name? Aaliyah. And how old is she? 4. I want to take you back to 2021. Where were you living at that time? Living with my mom. And where was that? In Memphis. I'm sorry? In Memphis. Okay. And what was your street address? 5061 Stacy Road. I'm going to show you what has previously been entered as Exhibit 67. Do you recognize that? Yes. And what is that a picture of? My house. Now, where were you working back in 2021? FedEx. And did you meet someone by the name of Brandon Isabelle? Yes. Did he also work at FedEx? Yes. Do you see him in the courtroom today? Yes. Would you please point to him and describe something he's wearing? With a black and blue shirt and black tie. Judge, I would ask that the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, did you actually meet Mr. Isabelle at FedEx when you were working? Yes. And at some point, yes. Do you remember about when that was? June 2021. And where did he live when you first met? He lived in Cordova on his own. What is that? Wait, I'm sorry. He lived in Cordova. Was he living with anyone at that time? No. Was it a house or an apartment? Apartment. And at that time, were you aware whether he was married or single? At that time, from what I know, he was single. And then he was married.
Married?
And to your understanding, were he and
He was married?
Yes. And do you recall what her name was? Yes. What is her name? Zaria. Now, did they have any children? Yes. How many? 1. And what was that child's name?
Oh, that's new tea to me.
And do you recall back in 2021, early 2022, how old Kingston was? 5. Now, you said that you had one child, Aaliyah. Is Brandon Aaliyah's father? No. Did you have Aaliyah before you were in a relationship with Brandon? Yes. I'll take you back to January of 20. At that point in time, about how long had you the defendant, Mr. Isabelle, been dating? Can you repeat that? Back in January of 2022, were you still dating Mr. Isabelle? We were on and off dating. And about how long had you been in a relationship, whether it was off or on? 6 months.
I didn't know he was married. So these 2 girls was just playthings to him.
And at that point in time, had he moved to a different place? Yes.
Oh,
Where
wow.
was he living then? His parents. Did they also live in Cordova? Yes. And were they in a house or an apartment? House. Now, did you know someone by the name of Danielle Hoyle? Yes. How did you know Danielle? Through Brent. Did Danielle also work with you guys at FedEx? Yes. And did you become aware that the defendant and Danielle had a sexual relationship at some point? Yes. Now, while you and the defendant were dating, did you and Danielle have any confrontations? Yes. And when you say confrontations, what are you talking about? More so like he say, she say, confrontation type thing. Are we talking physical confrontations? No. Are we talking verbal confrontations? Yes. Did those happen face to face? No. How would those happen? Through, like, someone would say something, bring it back to me. She would say, I would say something, then bring it back to her. And would some of this stuff occur, like, over text messages? Yes. Now, did you become aware during that time period that you were dating the defendant that Danielle was pregnant? Yes. And what did the defendant tell you about Danielle as far as the paternity of her baby? He wasn't sure if the baby was his or not. Did he tell you that there was a possibility it was his? Yes.
Hi, Victor. I wish you didn't have
So I want to go
that.
to mid-January of 2022. What was the status of your relationship with the defendant? We were broken up. Is that something that had occurred multiple times in your relationship? Yes. Breaking up and getting back together? Yes.
Hey, Willie
Was
Spencer.
it sort of a constant of your relationship? Yes. Did you and the defendant have nicknames for each other? Yes. What were they? Queen and what? Cookie. And so who was Cookie? Me. And who was Boo? Fred. And is it fair for me to assume Wifey was you as well? Yes. Had the two of you talked about getting married at some point? Yes. Did he at some point give you a promise ring? Yes.
Oh, wow.
Now,
Hey, Keita.
in late January, how far along was Danielle in her pregnancy? About the 1st of January. Okay. And during that time period, how would you describe your relationship with the defendant? Okay, during that time period, late January, how would you describe your relationship with Mr. Isabelle? Was everything great? Were you guys still doing your breakup, get back together? Just describe for the jury what the status was. Yeah, breaking up and getting back together. Is it fair to say it was a little rocky? Yes.
I'm sure
And
he
during that
was
time
married.
period, did you start seeing other guys? Yes. Did the defendant find out about that? Yes.
Oh. So she started giving that cookie up. So he was married with a child. He was dating her off and on, and then he started dating the girl that Danielle that had just had the baby. Oh, wow. Okay. So then he found out she was starting to date, and he ain't like that. So then he wanted old girl to get rid of the baby, and she was too far along. Okay.
Now, how did you feel about the defendant possibly having another child?
I wasn't too fun. Wasn't sure about
continuing the date. And did you express that to him? Yes. Did the two of you text pretty frequently? Yes. What's your phone number at that time? It was 901-896-5848. Now I want to take you to the early morning of January 31st of 2022. Were you and the defendant texting with each other? Yes. What was going on in those early morning hours? I want to say I was with Danielle and I was in Hoyle and pretty much talked that morning after he was at the hospital. So before we get to that, so early morning, January 31st of 2022, are you and the defendant texting back and forth? Yes. And what's your understanding as to where he is at that time? He's in the hospital. Danielle having the baby? Yes. And what was the tone of your text messages at that point? Pretty much more so me being upset and him being upset, and pretty much me being over the relationship. I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing her. Ask her to keep her voice up. Keep your voice up. Thank you. Thank you. Could you repeat what you just said? That last sentence? The last sentence? Pretty much over the relationship. Now, you mentioned that later that morning, after Kennedy was born, you met up with the defendant. Is that right? Yes. And where did you guys meet up? Mother out. Was that somewhere that you had met up in the past? Yes. And why did you meet up there? To talk to the defendant. Were you talking about your relationship? Yes. At that point, did anything get resolved? No. Did you want the defendant to get a paternity test on Kennedy? Yes. And did you actually end up buying a paternity test for him? Yes. And where did you buy that? Walgreens. And did you get that paternity test to the defendant? Yes. Where did you take it? Well, he took it. I took it to him at the hospital. Now, I'm going to take you to the night of February 1st of 2022. Where were you at the beginning of that evening? At the beginning of that evening, I was at home. And is that at the Stacy Roadhouse? Yes. And what were you doing? Pretty much just planning my daughter's birthday, my birthday, just at home. Now, at the beginning of the evening, did you have Aaliyah? Yes. Did you keep her the whole night? No. Where did she go? With her father. Did he come pick her up? Yes. And later that night, did you end up going out? Yes. Now, before you went out, were you supposed to meet Mr. Isabelle that evening? Yes. Do you remember about what time that was supposed to happen? 6. And where were you supposed to meet? At my house. Why were you meeting? He wanted to talk to me and my mom about our relationship. Do you know why you wanted to talk to your mom? With her finding out about Danielle having a baby. So she found out about him having a baby, him being separated, and she felt like there was no more of the relationship that needed to be. So I guess with her knowing, he wanted to talk to me and her about. Are you and your mom close? Yes. Is she a protective mom? Yes. Does she want the best for you? Yes. Now, did he ever show up to that meeting?
No,
Was there anything significant about February 1st?
it was Brandon's birthday.
And do you recall how old he was turning in 2022?
26.
Now, throughout that night of February 1st, 2022, did the defendant text you?
Yes.
We talked about this a little bit, but did you stay at Stacy Road all night?
No.
Where did you go?
I went to my cousin's house.
And what's your cousin's name?
My age.
Is she your blood cousin?
Oh, no. We just grew up together.
Is she someone you've known for a long time?
Yes.
And was it early evening that you went to see Naija or later? Do you remember?
Late evening, I want to say around 10 o'clock.
And why were you going to meet Naija?
I went to give her a deposit for my dance for my birthday.
And where did Naija live at that time?
I can't give the direct address, but it was between North 2nd and Chelsea.
And was she living in a house or apartments?
Apartment.
At that time, what kind of car were you driving?
A 2018 Kia Soul.
Do you recall about how long you stayed at Naisha's?
Until 11.
And where did you go after that?
I was headed to Dixie Point
Why were you going to Dixie Point?
to get something.
Now, during this night, are you still texting with Mr. Isabelle?
Yes.
Do you recall if he asked you to get anything at Dixie Point?
Yes.
Was that a little out of the ordinary?
Yes.
Why is that?
He normally doesn't eat Dixie Point.
Now, when you were still out and about, did Mr. Isabelle share his location with you?
Yes.
Do you recall where that location was?
Walgreens and Elvis Presley and Rains.
Was that something that the two of you normally did in your relationship, share locations?
No.
Was it odd to you?
Yes.
Back at that time, what kind of vehicle did the defendant drive?
A Chevy Malibu.
And do you remember what color it was?
White.
I'm going to show you a picture of Exhibit 68 and see if you recognize it. Do you recognize that vehicle?
Yes.
Is that Brandon Isabelle's Chevy Malibu?
Yes.
Was he driving it that night?
Yes.
Did the two of you arrange to meet up?
Yes.
And where were you going to meet?
My house.
Now, who got to your house first?
Brandon.
And when you pulled up, where was he?
In my house.
Was he inside or outside?
Outside.
Was he coming out of the house or was he standing outside?
Coming out of the house.
And what happened when he came out of the house?
I was trying to park my car normally under the tree where his car is located. I tried to park my car right there.
Let me stop you just 1 second. Let me go back to Exhibit 67. Okay. So, where would you normally park?
Under the tree, which is to the right of the Chrysler.
So over in this area?
Yes.
Okay. And then, so you pulled up, and what happened next?
I was trying to get him to move his car so I can park to have him drive his car because he told me that he went and got gas. I didn't have any gas in my car. So when I told him to move his car, he told me we didn't have any time to move my vehicle. So we had to drive my car.
And where were you going?
To his mom's house.
Why?
He told me that he got a call from Danielle's brother and that Danielle was missing and that he wanted to talk to Brandon about Danielle's whereabouts.
Okay, hey y'all, listen. I'm working, so I can't see your messages. So if you want me to answer something, please put it on the super chat or super sticker so that it will, be big enough or so that I can see it. Please, can you double tap the screen on your phone if you're on your phone? If not, on your computer, there should be like 3 dots up at like the top right-hand corner. If you can hit those dots for me, please, and hit the like button, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Can I back this up a little bit? Because I missed something. Okay, so why they say she wasn't pregnant, hard to tell. No, if body cut, who you talking about, Debata? The lady who was unalive had just had the baby. The baby was 2 days old. I'm not sure what you're speaking about, again, because I was in the other room working. But there is a baby that was 2 days old that was put in the river. That's why it's called the river baby. And then the mother who had just had the child was also unalive. Both of the young ladies worked with him at FedEx. And then I'm just now finding out that he was married to someone other than the 2 young ladies. Okay? Please double tap, just like that, or the 3 buttons at the top. Let's go.
Did the 2 of you arrange to meet up?
Yes.
And where were you going to meet?
My house.
Now, who got to your house first?
Brandon.
And when you pulled up, where was he?
In my house.
Was he inside or outside?
Outside.
Was he coming out of the house or was he standing outside?
Coming out of the house.
So he had keys.
And what happened when he came out of the house?
I was trying to park my car normally under the tree where his car is located. I tried to park my car right there.
Let me stop you just 1 second. Let me go back to exhibit. Exhibit 67. Okay. So, where would you normally park?
I can't get this lighting
Under
together.
the tree, which is to the right of the Chrysler.
So over in this area?
Yes.
Okay. And then, so you pulled up, and what happened next?
I was trying to get him to move his car so I can park to have him drive his car because he told me that he went and got gas. I didn't have any gas in my car. So when I told him to move his car, he told me we didn't have any time to move my vehicle. So we had to drive my car.
And where were you going?
To his mom's house.
Why?
He told me that he got a call from Danielle's brother and that Danielle was missing and that he wanted to talk to Brandon about Danielle's whereabouts.
And so you left Stacy to go to And to be clear, are we talking about Mr. Isabel's mom's house?
Yes.
And is that the house in Cordova?
Yes.
And who was driving?
Me.
And to be clear, whose car were you in?
My car.
How was he behaving when you were in the car?
He was pretty much on his phone a lot, texting a lot.
Having been in a relationship with him for a while, was he acting like he usually did?
No.
What happened when you got to his parents' house?
When we got to his parents' house, he went in. I stayed in the car for a minute, and then I got out. And when we went inside, Brandon was crying to his parents.
When you got to their house, did you have any weapons with you?
Yes.
What did you have with you?
I had my Smith & Wesson 40 caliber and a lime green bag.
And why did you have this with you?
After the phone call that Brandon's father had with Danielle's brother, that I think he got a text from some guy named Cortez, and he said that they was going to come.
Just a second. There's an
Yes,
objection. Withdraw. Go ahead, please.
He received a text message from someone named Cortez, and that they said they was going to come in and do something. So, with my defense, I went and got my weapons out of my car.
Now, did you normally have your gun with you?
Yes.
Did you normally have the bat in your car?
Yes.
And did you move those items into the Blackberry house?
Yes.
She said, I am not playing with y'all.
Now, while you were there, were the police called? And do you recall who called the police?
Yes.
Who was it?
Brandon's mom.
And did officers arrive on the scene?
Yes.
Were you eventually taken down to the homicide office downtown?
Yes.
And did you give a statement to them?
Yes.
Do you remember how long you were there?
Yes.
How long?
8 hours.
Now,
Because your boyfriend, who's married, couldn't keep his thing in his pants.
Yes.
and did you agree to allow them to search it?
Yes.
I'm going to show you a couple of photographs and see if you recognize them.
You're not understanding this lady.
We'll take a look at those. Do you recognize those photos?
Yes.
And are those photos of your car that you were driving that night?
Yes.
Did the police actually totally search your car?
Yes.
I would ask that those be the next exhibits. Exhibit 76 and 77. You have permission to publish your own. Go ahead, please. What is that a picture of?
My car.
And what is that a photo of?
My daughter's tablet, my daughter's face mask, her top, and 2 drinks, and his car.
And was that the food you picked up that night?
Yes.
Did you even get a chance to eat it?
No.
Now, during your relationship with the defendant, did he have a gun at that time?
Yes.
And do you recall what kind of gun?
Glock. There's a 9mm.
Where would he normally keep it?
On his person.
Did he keep it in a waistband or pocket? What?
Inside holster.
That evening, when you got to Stacy Road, was that the first time you saw Mr. Isabelle that evening?
That evening, yes.
This is so sad.
Artisha, just to be clear, you said that you saw the defendant at Stacy Road for the first time that night, is that
Yes.
right? Had you seen him earlier that day of February 1st, 2022?
Yes.
And was that briefly at his house?
Yes.
I'll pass the witness.
Your Honor, can we just take a second to switch over? Just a moment, please. Stewart. Ms. Stewart, if you please come forward and take the witness stand again, please. Before we vote, I give to you your oath. Mr. Massey has some questions for you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon, Mr. You met Brandon Outwood in Paris
Yes.
in 2021
Yes.
and began dating around June. You do it before you began dating, right?
Yes.
Began dating around June.
Mhm.
And it's fair to say both of you were very attracted to each other.
Yes.
Kind of both fell hard into each other.
Yes.
And fell in love with each other.
Yes.
And you had a daughter named Leah.
Yes.
How was Brethren around Leah?
He was very friendly, very caring, friend.
And there were many occasions that he professed his love to you,
Yes.
both in person and on text.
Yes.
And vice versa, you did the same with him.
Yes.
He wanted you to marry him,
Yes.
and you wanted to marry him.
Yes.
If things could be, if we could get this drama that was all going on. So,
Yes.
we pass you up to the place. Thank you very much. Ask you if you could recognize that.
Was he divorced or was he already married? Oh, but she didn't know. She didn't know he was married until this came about. That's right.
Yes.
And that's a text from you, isn't it?
Yes.
And who is it to?
Brandon.
Okay. And where does it say? Where did the jury place?
The whole thing, or okay. I said, well, I sent the picture and I texted him and I said, I just want you to be my protector, my home, my peace. Most importantly, my husband, I love you. And he texted me back and he said, I love you too, baby. Do I read the cutoff?
I'll talk with up on that, right? Thank you. Interview says the next number exhibit. Thank you, Mr.
Please double tap the screen.
Go ahead, please.
This is the picture of you and Brandon together.
Yes.
It was all smiles then, wasn't it?
Oh, wow.
And you told him you wanted, most importantly, to do, you wanted him to be your husband.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And he wrote you back, texted you back, and said, we did the same thing back to you, I love you. And
Y'all, this bad. Why you didn't love her enough to be?
this is a picture of you and Brandon together.
Yes.
It was all smiles then, wasn't it?
Yes.
And you told him you wanted, most importantly to do, you wanted him to be your husband.
Yes.
Then he wrote you back, texted you back, and said, the same thing back to you, I love you.
Yes.
And when I love hard. I told you my goal yesterday.
He love hard. He love hard. Oh, red flag, red flag. Oh, I love hard. Oh,
And he
oh.
wrote you back, texted you back, and said the same thing back to you, I love you.
Yes.
And when I love hard. I told you my goal yesterday over dinner, and that's my desire. We fought too much. And there's more text coming in and cut off. But you two had discussed being married
Yes.
and kind of formalizing your relationship.
Yes.
And to you, I believe, a relationship, it was like a statement, wasn't it?
Can you repeat that?
Your relationship was like a statement of your relationship with each other.
Yes.
Statement.
As you did. See you back, please.
Yes.
John, I asked that we made the next number exhibit, please.
Somebody let me know.
And who's the lady in the white t-shirt?
Me.
And what is that on your hand?
A ring.
And how did you come to have that ring on your hand?
Brandon bought it for me for Christmas.
Was it also a proposal?
No.
Was it a pre-proposal? Kind of
Probably for yes.
promise. And it was promising you that you would, that they were going to work out and you two were going to get married.
Yes.
And the letter that he wrote you there, again, is love.
Yes.
This love I have for you is so unconditional. I want to give you my all. You're growing into the woman I want to spend my life with every day, baby. You changed me and my wife. And we like reading this letter from him. At the time.
Yes.
Right? And you were sending back 40 letters to him. Or texts.
Yes. Yes.
And I believe at that Christmas time, when you got that ring, he also did a video of you both there.
Yes.
And a picture where you showed the jury. One of the nicknames he gave you was Whitey.
Yes.
Right? Cookie. And you call him Pudding?
Yes.
What is that? Cookie and Pudding.
Just names, nicknames.
Just nicknames. But they have accident names.
Yes.
It wasn't too affectionate. He got another girl pregnant and he was married to somebody else.
With your relationship.
He had 3 women.
Yes.
That problem was Brandon was still married.
Yes.
Yes.
Although he was in a divorce. Right?
Yes.
And he had a child.
Yes.
named Kingston.
Yes.
And they were having a big custody battle over Kingston.
Yes.
And Kingston gave you your house a lot of times, didn't he? Or a number of times. Were you kidding?
Yes.
And in addition to Zaria, who he was having the divorce battle with, custody battle with, he also had with Danielle Hoyle, all right?
Yes.
Or he had been with her, and she had become pregnant,
Yes.
and she was expecting a baby.
Yes.
And so this caused you concern. You didn't know if you wanted to commit to this, did you?
Yes.
But you loved it.
Yes.
But it was just, you had some concerns that you wanted ironed out.
Yes.
Were you and Brandon ever living together?
No.
One of your concerns was, I believe, that you were concerned about taking on 2 other kids.
Yes.
And if one kid's hard, and you get 3, it's real hard.
Yes.
And you weren't really fond of the idea of having more children.
Yes.
And one thing that you felt, I think, is it fair to say you felt very strongly that if Brandon loves you, he ought to be there with you.
Yes.
And not by having to run around and do things for Danielle.
No.
No. Like having to go take things up to the hospital.
Can you repeat that?
Yes. One of the things you didn't like was him not putting his foot down, right?
Yes.
And part of the things he was not putting his foot down about is Danielle and his family and her family calling him when they needed something.
No.
And he wouldn't be with you, and he'd say, I gotta go, and run over and do something.
Are you just referring to Danielle, or are you referring to Zaria and Danielle?
Of course, Danielle was pregnant during this time. Zaria already had Kingston, and they were fighting again anyway.
Yes.
Did y'all hear much talking with Zaria?
No.
She was not easy to talk with, was she?
No.
Both of you, is it fair to say both of you questioned whether or not the child that Danielle was delivering, whether Brandon was the father?
Yes.
And that was important to you. You wanted that resolved too, didn't you?
Yes.
And this whole situation caused you a lot of stress.
No.
Didn't?
No.
Under those circumstances, that's the stress I'm talking about. Okay. So it would be fair to say that does cause problems with your relationship, prospering,
Yes.
developing, and becoming a marriage in a bad way.
Yes.
And I would stay to ask you, you two, as attracted as you were to each other, there was still on again, off again, break up, get back together, break up, make up. All right?
Yes.
Now, most of the time, who was it breaking up?
Me.
Wasn't him, but hardly ever was it.
No.
She wasn't a problem.
And when you did break off from him, he would make you come back.
Yes.
And that happened more than once.
Yes.
That it happened each time y'all let her break up.
Yes.
And you would let him make his way back
Yes.
because you love him too,
Yes.
despite the situation.
Yes.
I want to talk to you now about January the 31st. That was the day that Kennedy was born. Is that right?
Yes.
And did you talk to Danielle that day?
Yes.
Did you talk to Danielle while she was in the hospital?
Yes.
Did you talk to her while she was in labor?
No.
Like before she had the baby?
After.
Talk to her after she had the baby?
Yes.
And your body DNA test.
Yes.
Did you bring it to the hospital?
Yes.
And you and Brandon had discussed this DNA test a number of times, as you know.
Yes.
And the purpose was to see if he was the father.
Yes.
And Danielle wanted him to sign the birth certificate after Kennedy was born. She didn't want him to, did she?
No.
Mm.
Was a swab done that day for the DNA test on Kennedy?
To my knowledge, yes. That's what I was told.
Let's talk now about February the 1st. Let me go back to the 31st. You come up to the hospital. You talk to Danielle. And did you talk to Brandon?
Yes.
Where had you been before going to the hospital?
I was at a friend's house in Furniture.
Okay. Was he with you? Brandon with you?
No.
How did you know to come to the hospital?
I was talking to Brandon.
Okay. You all talked a lot about you.
Yes.
FaceTime a lot too.
Yes.
And even when you broke up and one of these break parts, you would still text
Yes.
and talk
Yes.
and FaceTime.
Yes.
You just wouldn't meet personally when you were having these breakups. On February 1st, you had to work at FedEx, right?
Yes.
And while you were traveling there, you were on the phone with Brandon.
Yes.
And before you got to work, you had to drop your daughter on the Chicago sheet where she's been.
Then she was 11 months.
And you had to drop her off at your aunt's house.
Yes.
And that was in Cordova.
Yes.
And generally, oftentimes your aunt would keep a lady for you all day while you weren't.
Yes.
But this day she couldn't, could she?
No.
She had somewhere she had to be, and so you left for her.
Yes.
About 12:30?
Yes.
I don't understand where he going. He needs to come on with it.
Yes.
And that was at the Cordova house where your aunt lived.
Yes.
And that road, that street, that it's on, is the same street that Brandon's parents live.
No,
Real close?
it's close.
Okay. And on the way back from picking Aaliyah up, did you see his car was there?
Yes,
Did you stop?
yes.
Were you making up by this time, or was this still in flux as far as your relationship?
It was still rocky.
Still right? You
Yes,
still wasn't sure? Right?
yes.
He was sure. You just weren't sure, right?
Yes.
When you stopped at his house, did you stay there long? Did you guys talk a long time there?
I'm not to what I remember that.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because I know you said to the state a moment ago that you went down to the harbor town and talked with him. Then there and talked.
Yes, on the 31st.
Okay, that was on the 31st. Okay. All right. What did y'all talk about?
We talked about our relationship.
And how you could fix it? Or what? How you could.
Wasn't sure about the relationship.
What you could do about it? Make it work, whether or not you were willing to
Yes,
give into this? That was a big commitment, wasn't it?
yes,
And you were very cautious about it.
yes,
And you're learning about it.
yes,
Even though you loved him and wanted him to be your husband.
yes.
How long did you stay at Brandon's house when you were coming with the stop on the way back to your daughter?
I think a little, how long did I stay? I stayed probably, I want to say about 15.
How do you expect for people to remember 4 or 5 years ago?
And when you stopped, was Brandon crying?
Yes,
When you were asked, was he crying real tears? The answer was
yes,
yes. Why?
about our relationship.
About you, right?
Yes.
He loved you,
Yes,
he wanted you with him. Did you resolve anything at that time?
no.
Did you hug?
Can you repeat that?
Did you hug? Did you hug? Were you physical at all while you were in that at his house?
No.
Just talk.
Yes,
And I guess one of the things that I think she used the word drama when we talked about it previously. You were the one bringing the drama. He was the one bringing the drama with Child and Mary
yes,
and with Danielle as she's delivering her.
yes,
Got 2 women there and children.
yes,
And that's the drama. And she didn't know if you wanted to step in.
yes,
But you didn't always have to, did you?
no.
You told him though that y'all weren't together and you cared about him.
I guess yes. Yes,
But you told him you didn't want to deal with that drama.
yes,
Okay. And that you shouldn't have to.
yes,
And you left Brandon, you went home.
yes.
Stay there most of the day?
Yes,
You live here?
yes,
Is your mom?
yes,
Is your mom working?
no,
She's babysitting a lady a lot, I'm saying.
yes.
Grandmother would love to do that.
Mm.
And sometime late that evening, probably around 10 o'clock, that's when you went to your cousin's house,
Yes,
or apartment.
yes,
And apartment number 306.
yes,
Hi, Heather.
And you got there probably in the neighborhood of 10:30 at night.
yes,
That's on the first, correct? February 1st. And you didn't stop on the way over there anywhere else.
no,
You stayed at your place because Brandon was coming to your house later.
yes,
You let your mom know,
yes,
and she would let him in.
yes,
Your cousin's apartment, is that in the Harbor County area?
no. Downtown in Chelsea and Second.
But to go to that place, wouldn't you go over the bridge like it goes into Harbor County?
No,
On any of the others?
no,
While you were at your cousin's, I think you went there and put down a deposit, right?
yes,
For your nails, to get your nails done?
yes.
How much did it cost to get your nails done?
To get my nails done in total for the deposit.
Is it that big?
I did my deposit for 60. My nails overall was 85.
And Brandon texted you while you were at your cousin's.
Yes,
Where are you? Right?
yes,
Because he was already at your house.
yes,
And did you, give him your location in, your locator where you push it on your phone and he can tell where you are?
yes,
Okay. You sent your location in, that's what I'm looking for.
yes,
Okay. And told him you're on the way. You're coming. Oh,
yes,
and that was probably in the neighborhood of 11:30.
yes,
You stopped by one Dixie Queen that was closed. You
yes,
stopped by the second one that was still open.
yes,
And so you ran and got some food.
yes,
To be with you.
yes.
While, since you were just leaving your cousin's, Brandon went to Walgreens.
Yes.
And how do you know that?
He sent his location.
The location services show. And you got you a single loaf of red rose.
I wasn't aware of this.
Okay. Did you come to find out later
Yes,
that you're a red rose and some candy?
yes,
When you got home, he was very anxious. A very description.
yes,
And he told you about your brother contacting, on Facebook.
yes,
And he told you about the brother saying that Danielle's car was missing, and she was missing, and the baby was missing.
he told me that Danielle's car been found abandoned and they wanted to talk to him about her whereabouts.
Okay. And they wanted to come talk to him.
Yes,
They wanted to do more than talk.
Come to your place.
yes,
And you said,
no,
said more than no. She said 6 no, right?
Yes.
And you met that.
Yes.
So you guys in this mom and dad's location?
Yes.
You got one over there.
Yes.
Did you feel like he may be in danger?
No.
They were mad at it.
Yes.
Given the threatening checks that we talked about at the state saying, hey bitch, we're gonna come, we're gonna come see you.
Yes.
So that's threatening checks.
Yes.
But they wasn't scared.
And but when you went over to his parents' home, you took your pistol,
Yes.
40 caliber,
Yes.
and you carried it in your backpack. You
Yes.
had your backpack with you,
Yes.
and you had your, what you say was a lime bat?
Yes. Lime green.
Lime green baseball bat.
Yes.
And why did you bring those things?
Once I heard about the text message, that's when I got my weapons, because at that moment I felt like I was in danger.
And you already said he was anxious. You felt like he may be threatened too. Certainly his mom did.
Yes.
But once you got to his house, the telephone call to his dad and this last threatening text, that's when his mom called the police.
Yes.
Along with the bat, did you leave the machete, wasn't part of the machete?
A machete?
In the car?
Yes.
Did y'all hear machete earlier? I didn't hear that. Oh my. I just heard a gun.
And you were going to stand by Brandon
Oh wow.
in this time of trouble. Right? Because it's still working.
Yes.
At one point, I think the state was asking you about Brandon wanting to talk to your mom,
Yes.
and he didn't get to talk to her, I don't think, at that time. He texted her.
No.
Let me pass this up. This is correct. Does that help refresh your memory?
Yes, in December.
I'm not sure exactly when that was, but there's no date there on it, I don't suppose.
It is
There is, what is the date, please?
December 23rd.
Okay. That was right around the time that you got the ring.
Yes.
Did you buy him a ring, guys, today?
Can you repeat that?
Did you buy him a ring also? Just not give it to him?
No.
So where are you getting your information from?
I'm gonna ask everybody in different place.
This is 3 pages, collective 80, or do you want to do 88, 182? Thank you.
Hi Charles from Northwest Arizona.
Yeah, Ron.
Yes, sir.
This is a text that Brandon sent to your family. Sorry if I'm telling you how much you love him.
Yes.
Says y'all might have heard this before,
Sorry. Please hit the like button. Double tap your screen.
but I love our teacher so much. Y'all, like for real. I feel she changed me. Used to be a cheater to my old women, but I don't do that anymore, honestly. 100%. I've given her my full undivided attention, affection, love, and faithfulness. I think she makes me a better father, honestly. This is on the 23rd, right? What day did you give me that ring? Did it on Christmas Day or
Christmas.
Christmas Day? This was right before he gave me the ring.
Yes.
And when did he unallow that
You
girl?
mean a lot to him, and now he just wants to spoil you.
All of this love and love making.
Tell your family what a wonderful person you are.
Yes.
And how much he loves you.
Yes.
Lord.
And how much he wants to be a part of your life.
Yes.
And if I may pass this text up to you.
Okay, so
You can help at the time frame on that a little bit too. But
let's hear him. Before I go, let's hear him.
do you recall that one? Is that from you or is that from him?
From me.
You recognize it as being from you?
Yes.
No, that'll be maybe next time we do it.
That's 2 pages, collective 81 is where I am. Thank you.
I think it would be fair to say that's close to around January 26th. Would you? Because after the rain thing and December. November. And basically what this says the Georgia read and in the back with it, but if you tell him how much you love him.
Yes.
It's almost what apologizing for some of the times that you back away.
He had a wife and another girl pregnant. She should have backed all the way away.
Yes.
Hi, Stacy. What is your point,
And
sir?
last Sunday, you say you're my first real relationship and hopefully my last. And you signed that to Isabelle.
Yes.
That was because you wanted to be his wife.
Yes.
The last one I'll pass up to you, please. For the January 31st day. No, January 31st of 2022.
Yes.
And is it from Brandon to you?
Can you repeat it?
Is it from Brandon to you?
Yes.
And in it, what does he tell you?
Basically that he loves me.
And that's what everybody, the next exhibit showing, please.
To be clear, earlier before we started, this is the one that you want to basically use as a placeholder until we can get a color copy we anticipate on tomorrow.
We're going to show it in the color copy, but we're going to replace it with a color copy.
For the purposes of the record, this is going to be 82 that has to be swapped out. Thank you.
Is that, we have a number to give it for the
82.
publish it.
It's published, Mr. Bass.
Anybody get it? Again, on January 31st, he's writing to you, calling you wifey. Saying he's basically looking forward to spending his life with you.
Wow. Wow.
And telling you he loves you.
Yes.
Why is love never enough? Oh my God. I just, out of time. Let's hear him when he got on the stand. I don't know how long he was up there, but can y'all hit the like button for me? Double tap your screen. Double tap your screen on your phone like that, and or hit the three dots at the top if you're on your laptop or tablet, depending on the device. Can you do that for me? I got 100 votes, but I don't have 100 likes just yet. So double tap the face of your phone or hit the three dots at the top. Thank you. Let's hear Mr. Brandon. I'm gonna take it off of that because I don't like that lighting over there. Y'all ready?
Stand on the top of the seal, face the judge, raise your right hand.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Please have a seat, watch your step, and I'll need you to speak up for the benefit of Madam Court Recorder, who's recording these proceedings.
Who's the suspect?
Good morning, Mr. You have sent through this form.
Hey, Max to the boogie.
Heard all the proof along with us.
Thank you.
And even before that,
Dang, handsome young man.
over the proof that we expected to be shown in this case. Even showing our points and those kind of things, so that we may make sure you were aware of all the discovery about.
Thank you for the makeup brushes.
After hearing the proof today on this past week and yesterday. And knowing that you have a right to testify.
Oh, no, he ain't gonna
That's an
testify.
absolute constitutional right to testify, tell the jury whatever your side of the case may be. And no one can make that decision, as Alana told you yesterday, nobody but you. And what you do is you can look to others for advice, like you look to us for advice, you're lawyers. And you talk with your family as well, right? And after doing that, after hearing it, and you made a decision as to whether or not she wished to testify. And you made a decision. What is that decision, please? I wish to testify. I have no other questions. Thank you.
They can't hold that against you. You have the right to remain silent. Has anyone made any threats or promises to get you to not testify? You're entering into this season, this session of not testifying. It's your choice and yours alone. No one can assume what you would or would not have said just because you didn't testify. And that's basically what I'll tell the jury. They can't hold that against you. You understand? Because I know you spent some time with your lawyers this morning to discuss this issue. And you did yesterday, right? I need work.
Yes, ma'am.
And you don't need additional time to discuss this decision.
No, ma'am.
You're clear on what you're going to do. And you're satisfied with what they've been able to share with you as far as where we've been going throughout this process. They've been accessible to you. You've been to court many times, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And they've shared everything that they have with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you need any additional time with them this morning before we proceed?
No, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. You may step down.
Stand on the top of the seal, face the judge, raise your right hand.
Okay.
Tell the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Please have a seat.
So let's go back over here. Hold on. Let's get to the verdict. Married, going through a divorce, custody battle with the child with his wife. He's been dating the young lady off and on. He want to marry her. He in love with her. Only problem is that he has another girl at their job at FedEx pregnant. And the baby almost due. What am I supposed to do? Am I the girl of my dreams? Is not feeling being another drama. Rightfully so. Let's go.
We have to hit the pause button on this testimony in Michigan because we have breaking news out of Tennessee. The case against Brandon Isabelle. He's already been convicted of not only killing his girlfriend, but also throwing his 2-day-old baby into the Mississippi River. The jury was tasked with a penalty, and we understand that they now have a verdict in this second phase. There was Isabelle. He's already been convicted of not only killing his girlfriend, but also throwing his 2-day-old baby into the Mississippi River.
So hard
the jury was tasked with a penalty, and we understand that they now have a verdict in this second phase. There was a white light that's on the wall there inside of the courthouse, and it came on, indicating that these jurors have reached a verdict. 2 hours and 30 minutes they've been at it, and they were told that they had to make a decision on whether or not he qualified for parole. We're seeing that movement already inside of the courtroom. Not sure yet if the jury is inside. We'll see if they rise, but let's listen to what the judge says.
Enough to prepare the order for pre-sentence report, and I think we all agreed that we would show up for a report on
Baby in the River murder trial.
Right? The hearing is set for, she wrote on here November 3rd, but I thought we agreed on November 12th.
Yes.
decision has been reached.
Ooh.
Yes. And is it unanimous?
Yes.
And all signatures are affixed to the document?
Yes.
If you'll please provide that document to Deputy Moore.
Ooh-wee.
I told you when this started that I needed you to do this job. Thank you. You may be excused.
Jurors excused. Step.
Okay. Mr. Isabelle, according to the documents provided by the foreperson of this jury, we, the jury, unanimously find that the state has proven the following: aggravating circumstance or circumstances beyond a reasonable doubt. The murder was committed against a person less than 12 years of age, and the defendant was 18 years of age or older. We, the jury, unanimously agree that the defendant shall be sentenced to imprisonment for life. You will return to this court on October 31st for the status report on the remaining charges. As to count 2, life imprisonment. As to count 1, was an automatic life sentence. And we'll pick up on counts 4 and 5, the aggravated child abuse and the especially aggravated kidnapping, on November 12th for a sentencing hearing after receiving this pre-sentence report.
Oh, wow.
We are adjourned.
No leniency. Hey, Dante. That's it, y'all. So he was, of course, found guilty yesterday. Today he got a sentence, a life in prison. He will return in October for additional sentencing for the neglect, child abuse, kidnapping regarding the baby. I guess they were not seeking the death penalty. Okay, I'll be back later on Charlie Kirk and the president, I guess. Okay, thank you. Please hit the like button going out. If you didn't, double tap it going in. I will leave it up for you to be able to check it out. We listened to the young lady that he was wanting to spend the rest of his life with. He said they had been off and on for, a couple of years or so. And he was still legally married, going through a divorce and child custody. And he had another chick at work pregnant that he unalived 2 days after she gave birth to their 2-year-old daughter, 2-day-old daughter. It's a lot of women. Married legally, you're going through a divorce, you got a side piece that you want to marry, she the woman of your dreams, and then you play with a woman at work, got her pregnant. The minute your side piece started dating someone else, you couldn't handle that, so you wanted the chick on the work to do away with the baby. She was too far gone. Wow. Okay, y'all, I'll be back. Life. He got life in prison.